Our summer home and garden sale today, and look what we have back. These are so unique. These are so beautiful, so eye-catching. If you think about putting solar lights out in your yard, what happens? Normally, they just kind of shine straight down, right? You get like this little spot on the ground. You go, oh, okay, that was fun for a while. But look how beautiful these are. And yes, you can either put them on all white mode or color changing mode. So maybe it's all white mode most of the time, right? To light up that pathway. A little bit of accent lighting, a little bit of curb appeal. And then for that party, for that fun event, you're gonna go to color changing mode. But these are special because of the look. If you look real closely in there, it's almost like a glitter effect, almost like a bubble effect in there. And so it gives it this really nice pattern, whether it's on your pathway, maybe it's on the side yard, around that fire pit. $19.95 for a 2-pack, and yes, they are solar powered. I mean, no maintenance. You're not running any wires, you're not plugging them in, you're not having to remember to turn them on or set a timer. They will come on for you. And it's this beautiful, almost magical glow for $19.95. I'm joined by our home innovations expert, Mr. Chad Allen is here. Hi, Chad, good morning.
Hi,
good morning.
Good morning.
These are lovely here. I'm gonna set this down here.
These are amazing.
These are substantial too.
Very tall.
Yes, and they're weighty. They're like, because sometimes you can't tell, right? We're looking at something and we go to big box store and we get burned sometimes. You're like,
right.
Oh no, these are kind of cheap. These are substantial.
They're huge. They're almost 2 feet tall. And what really happens here is we bring that solar panel up even taller. So this gets above your foliage, above your snow, if it's, in the winter time, which allows it to really come to life all year long. They're meant to be outside. They use the power of the sun. Read the reviews, honestly. I mean, they just speak so highly of the color that comes out of this.
Yeah.
But we'll bring the lights down a little bit. It's gonna be hard for me to show you just how vibrant, how neon-like they are, but I'm gonna do my best, so bear with me. And then you can see here, this is white, and then the ones next to me are the color changing. That's just the flip of a switch. So if I flip that switch, you can see the light come right out of the bottom. I'm gonna go back to white because I want you to see something. Look as I point it towards the camera. Do you see how the light just keeps going vertical? It keeps going up. Look at it on my hand. It just keeps going north.
Yeah.
What does that mean for you? In fact, if I put it on my face, I bet you can see it.
Look at that, it's like a flashlight.
It's like a flashlight. And inside, there's all these little glittery flakes that allow it to shine and shimmer all the way around. Beautiful shot, yes. Look at the shiny flakes on the inside.
So great.
That is the best camera shot I think we've ever gotten in the history of this item.
Look.
And Ty, it's gone on to be a customer pick.
Yes.
Because when you get it home, and I think this is because I can't show it well enough on camera. When you get it home, you go, oh my goodness.
Yeah, right.
The only mistake you can make is really just buying one set.
Well, that's a good point. So you're getting 2 for $19.95, but you know what happens. You get them home, you love them, and you want to go back and pick up more. This is just your heads up right now to pick up multiple sets. If you've got that pathway, if you've just planted some new blooms, some new plants in your yard, right? Maybe you want to highlight that. And then the color changing mode, Chad, I love that we have that option. So maybe most of the time I am just going to use that crisp, clear, beautiful kind of luxury white. But then when it comes to maybe holiday, maybe party, maybe family reunion, maybe everyone hanging out outside for 4th of July, I'm gonna click it over to color changing mode and have some fun. The fact that you have that option, really great, $19.95. And Chad, you don't see things like this. This is a very unique design. I mentioned earlier how many of those solar lights we get that face down for some reason and you just get a little pull of light on the ground. These like emanate throughout the space.
And these are so slim and compact. And so what really allows you to do is play in areas you weren't able to before. Right in the corner of the doorway, you could put this in a potted plant. By the mailbox, it can stand super tall. If you have a thin property line, you can line your property line with this. Here's what I know though, when you get them home, when you turn them on, just let them go in the sun. They're gonna get a full charge and they last 8 hours all night long. You got 2 modes there though, so you're gonna see some color changing and some white.
Yeah, sure.
But they're all the same. It's just the flip of a switch on the back.
Right.
So mine that I'm right here on your screen there is in the color changing mode. I'm gonna flip the switch on the back. It goes to a solid, clean, nice, modern, classy white. But if I want to go back to party mode, one little switch there brings it right back through. And that's acrylic. This is a very tall acrylic piece here. LED light in the bottom that, LEDs last basically forever.
Yeah, right.
You're never gonna really have to change a bulb. And then there's a solar panel built into the back that is adjustable, so you can swivel it back and forth with one switch. It's just one switch and you're done. It's gonna stay on from dark until sunlight. So there's no timers, there's nothing to mess with, there's no wiring, there's no hiring. You are getting 2. and they work exactly the same.
I love that glitter, almost bubble, that kind of magical effect that was added in that acrylic. Something else that's kind of magical, and you may have noticed in the videos that we were watching there, or when you see Chad and I holding it, is that at night, you don't see the base.
No.
So what that means is you just see this beautiful floating light. There is something stunning about it and kind of whimsical and magical. So what I'm talking about, this part right here that I'm holding on to, you don't see that in the video. See how those lights just kind of light up? All your eye goes straight to whether it's that crisp luxury white light or those fun kind of color changing mode. $19.95 for 2 of these today. It is a customer pick, and Chad, you probably know this better than I, but I think this is the lowest price we've ever done on these.
We have never at this price before, that's for sure.
Yeah, $19.95 for 2, everybody.
And Bell & Howell is in every store. We're not shy about that, but HSN gets the best value.
Yep.
So when you see Bell & Howell and HSN, you can guarantee there's nobody in the country beating us. We started at HSN a long, long time ago. We've been here over a decade. We're in 99 countries. We've been around for 115 years.
Yes.
We've won Academy Awards for lighting and lenses, and that's what makes us so great. I am proud to present Bell & Howell. It's one of my legacy brands that I have here, and to get something so tall, you can see it's even taller than like my head. The whole thing is 2 feet. So the solar lighting can be great when it's on the ground. There's no problem with those. However, if it starts to snow in the winter, or you have foliage, or the greenery, your flowers, you want some vertical lighting. And in fact, you spend all that money all day weeding your garden and working around it. This allows you to have that garden at night.
Yes.
We call them moon gardens or electric gardens, so it's just as beautiful at night as it is in the daytime. But these are perfect for a potted plant because of how slim and slender and how tall they are. But look at your screen, 2 modes, white or color changing. You just flip a switch on the back, solar powered. No wiring, no hiring. Batteries are already installed. They're going to charge on their own. You never have to replace them. And then the snow comes, it's up above the snow because that solar panel is raised. And then look at all the bright, brilliant colors. But you'll notice 2 is great, 4 is better, 6 is perfect, you know?
That's right. Also, and I do have to say again, if you're watching, take a look at these videos that we shot and to give you an idea of the lighting. But even here, I'm looking at our screen and I'm looking at it in person. In person, it is so vibrant. And I'm sorry that through our camera, through your TV, you know, there's 3 different levels here. You're not seeing the vibrancy of these that I'm seeing here live in the studio. And they're so unique. Look how much light these are putting out. Also, Chad, maybe someone lives in a place where they live in an apartment, they don't have a yard, but they have a little balcony and they have a little potted plant back there. You could still put these out there as long as they can catch the sun, put it in that potted plant. Now, when you sit out on your balcony in those summer evenings with friends having drinks, these pop on. You don't have to have a big front yard to get these, right? $19.95.
I don't have a yard at all. These are on my balcony in a potted plant. That's just the easiest way, and they give me that vertical lighting that we've always wanted. So if you're that person like me, pick these up, and quite frankly, read the reviews. I'm so happy that every single one's, I think, perfect, and it really speaks to when you get these home, they're way better. I don't say this very often, but they're way better than I can ever show you on TV.
Yes.
The customers have really written nice things.
I agree. Yes, read it. Look, customer pick, lowest price ever. It's under a $20 bill to get 2 of them to get these home today. 775-347. I think Chad said he had these on his balcony, and it makes me think he has friends over and they have drinks. And I don't know. I'm available, Chad. If you know, just hang out sometime. I'd love to see them on your balcony. All right, come on, Chad. Come with me. Okay, always one of our most popular items.